Hey YouTube, it's Grace, and today I am recording from my hotel room in Los Angeles, California. Yay! So fun. I'm actually here because tomorrow night, Friday night, the 26th, I'm going to a Tate McRae concert, which is going to be so fun. It's going to be at the Forum here in Inglewood, which is also where my hotel is, and it's Thursday night right now. I just landed in earlier today. I have the whole room to myself right now, but tomorrow, like in the middle of the day, right before the concert, my mom and my aunt will be coming in, and so they'll be sharing the room with me. So that's gonna be really fun, and then I'm gonna go to the concert all by myself, which is like, for one, this is my first time solo traveling. I flew on the plane all the way here from my hometown by myself, and this is my first time staying in a hotel all by myself. So today being like my first day of solo travel has been really cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little scary at first. There were some mishaps with me getting all the way here to LA, but I'm here and I want to just talk to you guys about how this solo traveling experience has been in regards to my most recent heartbreak, because I mean, I knew it was gonna be a little tough navigating doing new things and being in new environments after having this one person just be kind of like your whole environment for a while. But you know, there's also so much hope in moving forward and putting yourself in new places in life and just doing so many things by yourself, so many new things by yourself. Going to the concert by myself will also be the first time I've ever done anything like that. I've only been to one other concert, and that was when I saw The Weeknd in 2022, but I went with a friend at the time, and I didn't travel solo, obviously, at that time either. So this is all, like, I'm just doing, like, so much new stuff right now. I mean, not even, like, so much. This is kind of, like, the beginning of the new stuff I've been doing recently. Another new thing I've been doing recently since being single is like starting up this YouTube channel and just getting back into my hobbies as a creative person, working on stuff like this, which has been really nice over the last month. And it's officially been a little over a month since we've broken up. I did feel myself start to move on like within the last couple weeks for real, and like actually let go and, you know, stop holding on to the hope that we could actually, you know, be what we once were, or that we could be a better version of what we once were. It just doesn't really seem like it's going in that direction anyways, since we've been talking, we've still been in communication and seeing each other lately. But at the same time, you know, kind of like the more you talk to that person who you're like in love with, after you guys are no longer together, it's just kind of like a back and forth of emotions. And it already was back and forth type of emotions with me before we like broke no contact and everything. But now it's just like I'm experiencing like a new version of that since like traveling by myself with this, you know, just with the solo travel aspect of it all, because for one, I've just never done solo travel before, and now I'm doing it still kind of heartbroken. Like I don't feel super sad or depressed like I did like a month ago. Obviously, like time has passed, I've gotten better emotionally, but there are like still a lot of days where I am just thinking about it for most of the time, and then I just start crying and just feel like there's so much to be sad about with this person, because our connection was like so not surface level. It was just so beyond like anything I've ever had before with a man. And I know obviously, you know, in time I'm gonna like find someone better. It's kind of hard to think that there is someone better right now, obviously, but I know that like when the time is right, I will be with the person that like, you know, that love can last with, and it can be that deep again. It can probably be deeper, and our connection can be better. And I just, you know, like, I won't have to be so sad about this time in my life anymore eventually. And obviously there is that old saying that goes, everywhere you go, you take yourself. And like Lana Del Rey said, everywhere you go, you take yourself. It's not a lie. It's really not a lie, because when we first broke up, my immediate thought was like, I need to move to LA, like immediately, like within like the next week. Like I literally, like the week we broke up, I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And then when I realized it all clicked for me, I was like, you know what? I just like need to get out of my environment. I need to get away, far away, and stay away and never come back, because I don't want to be in the same town that, you know, my ex is still around, all our friends are still around, he still hangs out with those friends, I still hang out with those friends, we could run into each other, and I just don't want to, you know, deal with all that emotional baggage there. At least I could deal with it here in LA. But then, like, also at the same time, I wasn't fully thinking of, like, oh, well, you know, when you are here in a new place, your thoughts are still kind of the same at first. Your pain is still there. You know, the heartbreak doesn't just automatically go away like that. But that's kind of what I was thinking of at first, was like, I'll just be in a new environment, be around new people, make new friends, go to like new cutesy little jazz bars and like new shopping places, and work a new job and just basically restart my whole life here, and like I'll be good. Like give me like 3 months and like I'll be good. Like I'll forget that man ever even existed. And yeah, that's probably true too, but at the same time, like it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not that easy. And like I knew that. Like I know like no heartbreak is easy, but like now that I'm here and I'm actually experiencing the whole like everywhere you go you take yourself, it's not a lie, it's really not a lie. And I know it's also like I know it's still only the first day of travel, like, and plus my mom and my aunt will be here tomorrow, but at the same time tomorrow I'm still gonna kind of have the whole day to myself because they won't get here until like 5:30 in the afternoon, and then my concert is at 7 p.m. and I don't even know if I'm going directly at 7 because I think that's when she has her openers. I also kind of fear going to the concert by myself, that, you know, I'm gonna be having so much fun, I just might start missing my ex again, and I don't want to cry there and be like, I wish he was here. But I mean, that's kind of how I've been feeling the whole time I've been here, like from the plane ride to like getting to the hotel, especially like having the whole hotel to myself right now, because like me and this man, like we didn't travel together yet, but we made plans. We made travel plans together. We made plans to travel together at some point in time, and I wanted to go on trips with him so bad because he actually seemed like someone I would really enjoy on trips with. And that's the thing for me, is like I think I really do kind of prefer solo travel right now, because for one, I'm kind of like bad at planning out a trip if I'm with other people, because I'm just like such a like we'll figure it out when we get there type of person. I don't know why I'm like that. I never thought I was like that, but in recent years I've noticed I just like to get from point A to point B and just see what's out there. Go explore, see what kind of area we're in. Like, you know, just drive around town, see what looks cool, go do it just in the moment, just because we were like looking around. Like that is my vibe on a trip, because I feel like it takes away so much stress on a trip, because you're not worried about being at a certain place at a certain time and doing like 500 things in a day. Like I have had trips where we do stuff like that, but I'm not the one who planned it. And I think that's the only way I can like actually fully enjoy a trip, is if someone else plans it from like early in the morning to late at night, and I don't have to do anything. I just follow the rules and like, yeah, okay, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. Yep. As long as you lead the way. Because I don't know, I just cannot like lead people on a trip. Like, I don't know, I'm just there to exist, take it all in, and just see what the city has to offer. And that's just me. And also too, when I travel with other people, it's not always a good experience. Like, I don't know if that's just because I've had bad luck with like the people I travel with, or I'm just traveling with the wrong people, but I just don't have like that many good experiences traveling with other people. And like it's really sad because I love traveling and I just love getting out of the house. I hate staying in the house all day. Like I feel like I just turn to mush. So like when I'm on vacation, like I'm on vacation to like be on vacation, and I want to like experience everything and like have a good fun time. But people that I've traveled with in the past have stressed me out so much. So to actually be in a relationship with somebody who you feel like would not stress you out pretty much at all on a trip is like a really cool feeling. And I would have really loved to like see that through, to actually be able to see if like we could handle like a little vacation or whatever at some point in time. But obviously that's like not seeming like that's gonna happen anytime soon. So, and it's just like I feel like I'm grieving that. Like I'm grieving the plans we made, which like duh, you can grieve that with anybody. Like he's not special because of that, but at the same time it is kind of special because it's like, dude, like I just, basically I was wanting to like start a solo travel journey anyways at some point before I met him, because I was like, yeah, dude, like I just can't keep putting up with like all these people that just like piss me off when we're traveling and just don't really want to do things and just get pissed off at themselves all the time because they're just not relaxing, they're not having a good time out with me, and it's making me not enjoy our time together either. So yeah, like I've been wanting, like I just came to the conclusion that at some point, like this is just how it's gonna have to be. I'm just gonna have to like just start doing things more by myself, which I already do a lot of things by myself. And that's the thing too, like with this person, is that like there are like so many things we did together that like it didn't feel like I was being like claustrophobic or anything, like it didn't feel too codependent or anything. Like it was actually enjoyable to actually have somebody by my side for once, and not get pissed off at them all the time, and that we just actually worked together, like we clicked, or at least I thought we did. And yeah, I just really like, I really wanted to travel with him like so bad, like, and we made plans too, and like it sucks that those plans never came to fruition. And yeah, and like now that I'm here on this trip, obviously like that's one of the things I was like, oh my god, dude, too, like earlier today, like I took myself to the restaurant in this hotel, and like the things that I ordered like reminded me of him, because like I just knew that he would like it if he was here with me. Like I knew that, like, and I knew if I told him about the things I ordered, like he would have like thought that they sounded good and stuff. And like I was imagining what it'd be like for him to try the food that I ordered and the drinks that I ordered, because I knew he'd love it. And it's just like, I just feel like I sound like such a baby right now. Like, duh, like, girl, like, that's just natural to feel that way when you're still missing somebody and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I took this trip to get away from thoughts like that, but they're still here. And it's just like, and I just kind of feel like they're kind of here, like, stronger than ever now. And it's just, like, weird because, like, I was just at home for, like, a whole month, like, dealing with stuff like this every single day. Like I would just miss him every day and like want to do things with him the whole time. I was grieving him, and obviously I'm still grieving him now, but it's just like, how is like getting away from that environment that felt so sad and lonely and depressing, how is getting away from that like still not helping? Because like, yes, I was sad, yes, I was lonely, yes, I was depressed, but I felt like I was handling it pretty good. Like I was still journaling, I was playing my We're Not Really Strangers cards, the self-love game, which is like, it just asks you questions about yourself, like what are you settling for in love, do you love yourself, stuff like that, like a good mental health game. I was reading my books. Look, this I was about to read tonight while I ordered my dinner, my McDonald's, but I wanted to come back up here and just make a video actually talking about stuff like this, because I bought this book after the breakup because I was like, dude, I know I have some attachment issues and so does he, like we all do as humans, blah blah blah, let me just work on it, let me just work on myself. And yeah, like I bought like a book about building better boundaries and stuff, because I realized that like I am still a people pleaser and like I just need better boundaries. Like I've been working on myself, and like obviously it's not like every day is the same, I'm not always doing that stuff every day, healing's not linear, blah blah blah, we all know that. And also just like, it's okay if you want to have a whole day to yourself and not think about the fact that you're going through a breakup right now, because stuff like that would like remind me of it, be like, oh, I'm literally brokenhearted right now, I'm literally having to work on myself right now. And that's not such a bad, like it's not a bad thing, it's just kind of like, damn, like we're here again. Like I feel like I've been here in this exact same spot so many times in regards to breakups or like relationships ending, even though this is like still just like my first real relationship. But like I've grieved other guys in the past when things ended with us, and it was always just like, oh, this didn't work out because I needed to heal this within myself, because I needed to work on this about myself, because I was settling for this with this person. Just I'm always like super reflective after like every little heartbreak. And it's just like, when it becomes a big one and it really like kind of like sets you back in time, kind of like mentally, it's just like, ugh, how did I get here again? You know, like, because I was like so used to like dealing with all these little like failed talking stages for the last couple years. Like, you know, it was easy to like realize what went wrong and like how to get over it. And I'd get over it a lot quicker and like feel more detached because I didn't have a lot of time to attach to this person anyways, because it was just a little talking stage. But this was the real deal. To me, it felt real. It was a real relationship. I had a real connection with this person. It's not like the connection is gone, but you know, the relationship is gone. And I'm just kind of pissed that like it's something I'm going through right now, which like I know breakups are kind of like a good thing for us as humans. Well, they are a good thing for us. They teach us a lot about ourselves and growth, and good things come from breakups like all the time. But it's just like, dude, I wasn't really expecting to be dealing with stuff like this, because I also just felt like I was so good on my own within the last couple years too at the same time. Like, yes, maybe I was entertaining some little talking stages, but when I wasn't doing that, like, I just felt very at peace within myself, and I liked hanging out with myself a lot of the times. Like, if I wasn't with friends, I was fine just chilling at the house, and or like just taking myself out of the house, because like I said, I don't like to stay in the house all day. But if I was just by myself at home, like, it wasn't like terrible, because I could always just get in my car and like take myself shopping or something if I was really that bored, and I would do stuff like that, and it was nice, and it wasn't really that lonely. And like, I haven't really been lonely in a long time anyways, and I don't feel lonely right now. But like, I'm just like, dude, like, all of this would actually be more enjoyable with the person by my side who I really loved and still kind of do love. And I don't know, maybe it's also like pretty bad right now for me because we have been in contact recently, and we've actually kind of been in contact the whole time since we've broken up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think there's only like a week or two where we weren't talking, which was just like right after we first broke up. Actually, I think it was just a week. I think he texted me exactly a week after we broke up. And that's when we were like starting to like check up on each other and just see how we were doing and give each other more closure, which is like, I know some people would probably say like, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but I don't know, like, it helped me move on a little bit. And like, I thought I was more moved on now, but like, I don't know, like, the traveling thing is just kind of fucking with me right now in my head. And I did see him recently. Like, we've kind of been seeing each other like every week for like the last 3 weeks, and obviously not just by ourselves, like with our friends, you know, it's all been like group hangouts. But like, I don't know, man, like, right now it's just kind of hard to like, you know, just, I don't know, it's just like on my mind like a lot. It's been on my mind pretty much all day today, and like, I don't know, it's just like, you know, like you get a break from missing somebody and then you just start missing them again. I don't know. But also, I mean, like, yeah, like I said, it's still just the first day here, and I haven't really done anything today. I'm not gonna lie, I just was traveling all day, and like, I did cry a little bit on the plane to myself. It was a little awkward because there were like 2 other people right next to me, and I was sitting in the aisle seat, so obviously there's also like 3 other people right next to me on the other side, and I was tearing up a little bit thinking about him, and I had to like pretend like I wasn't crying for a good couple of minutes. And then like, I remember like I had to pull out a book from my backpack and just start reading it to actually get my mind off of everything, because like, listening to music wasn't helping, just looking out the window wasn't helping. And I love looking out the window on planes. Like, ooh, I love a good window seat on a plane. But unfortunately, I did not have the window seat at this point in time on my way to LA. And yeah, just like mentally, I was just not doing good on that plane ride. And I didn't like that. Like, I like having a healthy mind. I like feeling good in my own company, and like not having someone cloud up my thoughts just because I miss them and just because I still care about them, and know that like I can't have them the way that I want to anymore, and know that like there's like a lot to miss out on without them in my life like that, in those ways. But also like, I know that like there'd also be other things I'd be missing out on, I guess, by like being with him still, because we're like, I guess, you know, not meant to be, whatever. You know, if we were meant to be or more meant to be, then like we could be together, actually we would. But whatever, just whatever. I'm just so over like saying and thinking things like that. That's the thing, I'm just like over the fact that like I'm going through a breakup right now. That's just all I'm like trying to say is like I'm over this, even though I'm not over it, because I obviously am still sad and feel so much about it, but it's just like I'm over having it just be something in my life right now. And like I still obviously want to keep moving on and moving forward with my life and like doing new things, more solo travel, or maybe just traveling with better people, make new friends, you know, actually for once, and like them, because I feel like I've had a lot of bad luck in friendships my whole life. So hopefully I'll be able to meet some real new people that I actually do genuinely fuck with and genuinely fuck with me, and you know, it's good, and maybe we can actually travel together and it'll be great and not a pain in the ass, and like just have so many new things to do that I wasn't doing before, new places to go and frequent and shop and eat at and hang out with new people, and just continue, you know, working on my passions and my hobbies, more YouTube, more music, everything. Yes, that's the goal, that's the dream. The only thing I just don't want with that is to still feel sad and heartbroken. But at the same time, if I wasn't feeling all these emotions I've been feeling, I wouldn't even be making a video like this. I wouldn't even have videos to put on my channel. So wow, I'm like actually really grateful, I guess, right now. Yeah, I'm actually pretty grateful for the heartbreak and the pain and all these feelings and stuff, because I know that like I have to be like helping somebody right now with whoever's watching this video. Is like, I hope that you don't feel so alone if you're feeling this way right now, because that's why I started posting videos like this to this channel. Because especially my very first video, I talked about losing your virginity and breaking up pretty soon after that, because that was like kind of a big mind fuck to me. And it's like, I know that there's got to be at least one person who's went through this before too, and was just like completely mind boggled by it. And I didn't really have anyone to talk to about it. I mean, yes, I had people to talk to, I had friends and family, but like I don't think they really understood it, because I don't think they'd been through it before. So I was like, you know what, there's definitely someone out there who has been, and maybe there's no one to talk to me about it, but I can talk to someone else about it, and hope that those people will find that video and just not feel alone, and like let me be, you know, someone's comfort. Like let me comfort you guys, and like, you know, be the person that tells you you're not alone, because I'm going through it too, and it's not pretty, it's not great, it's not cute, it's terrible, it's hell, it's I want it to be over with. But at the same time, it's like, you know, like I guess I'm supposed to be going through it, and I'm supposed to be reaching people with like these videos, and I hope I am. I hope that my message does get across to the right people, and I just do make people feel less alone, because making the video for me makes me feel less alone too, because I feel like I'm actually talking to somebody in real life, even though no one's responding. But I've always liked talking to myself anyways. I talk to myself all the time, just in my room, no camera on, and just in the mirror or no mirror. I'll just be in bed talking to myself at night. Literally, that's what I do every night before I go to sleep, is I have like at least a good 30-minute full-on conversation with myself, so I can fall asleep, because my thoughts don't turn off at night. And if you're like that, you're probably watching this video too right now. I hope there's people like that that watch me on this channel, because yeah, that's me. And yeah, talking to the camera is like really fun, and it does feel like someone's listening, you know, it's not just me here. But yeah, wow, I didn't think I'd like have such an epiphany right now about my pain and my fury and my sadness. Yeah, I really hope that this video does help people feel less alone. And obviously, you know, I know the rest of the trip is probably gonna get better. Like, I hope it does. I'm really scared because I want to go to the beach a lot during this trip. I'm gonna be here for like 5 days, and I love the beach so much, but I feel like I do my most thinking when I'm like near a body of water, and I love being near water. I love pools and swimming and beaches, because I also just feel so relaxed and at peace there. But I just also feel like once I get to the beach, I'm probably just gonna think about him too. I'm gonna be like, damn, we could be here together, but whatever. And like, I just love the beach so much, and I don't know, I think when you're like doing things you love, you think about other people that you love too, you know? And that's what makes it sad. But yeah, also while I'm here, I kind of have started filming a vlog for you guys, which I might be posting on this channel. I have tried to vlog before so many times in my life, and I just feel like I never got it right, or that I never even liked it. I don't think I ever liked vlogging, but I vlogged a lot today, and I actually liked what I recorded and filmed and talked about, so maybe I'll like try to keep up with it the rest of the trip, and in some of those clips I might bring up how I'm feeling that day and see if it does get better for me emotionally. This will also be really interesting if like anyone's out there that's watching this is also like on a trip right now and is just still grieving their person and wishing they were here and all that. But if you're not and you're just at home watching this on your phone or something, that's still great. I'm still happy that you're here, and I know it'll get better. I'm not gonna say, oh, it will get better, love. I mean, it will, but like I haven't, you know, gotten to that other side just yet still, but I know it's obviously like, yeah, I'm already doing a lot better anyways compared to a month ago, but now it's just like a month later, we're kind of like in different circumstances right now, so it's like still something new I'm maneuvering through, obviously. And yeah, there's just so many layers to this whole thing. Like, I feel like so much is going on, but nothing at all at the same time, because like there's been a lot of change that happened so fast, but also like my like day-to-day life doesn't look that different. Like back home, like I'm not really doing a lot that's different, and I'm not around a lot of new people, but I do just feel like my world has literally been flipped upside down, and I know soon it's gonna actually start to look like that when I like am living this new life that I feel like I'm being pushed forward into right now. But it's still just kind of coming about kind of slowly in its own way, and I obviously am not trying to rush that, but I kind of was at first. Like I said, when I wanted to just get far as fuck away and not come back, I really like was, my plan was to just go to LA, buy a one-way ticket, never come back. I wanted to be here from the start of September until like forever. Like if I thought about coming back, I thought about coming back like during just the week of Thanksgiving and Christmas, because yeah, like I just don't want to return back home. I love LA. It's, yes, I've always wanted to live here. Like this is the place for me. The first time I went to LA, I didn't want to come back home. Like that's how I knew. Like that's how I knew. Since coming to the hotel, it's actually been a pretty good experience. Like I was at the restaurant that they have here earlier. I said that before, and I was vlogging there, and it was a good time. I was just eating by myself, which I've done before, like way before this had anything to do with a relationship with anyone. Like I said, like I used to just always take myself out and do things by myself, and I have dined out before. But this time, I don't know, it was like really fun doing it by myself. Although I did say it was kind of sad because like, you know, I thought about him and like how much he would enjoy it too right now if you were with me. But at the same time, I still was just there by myself and taking it in by myself. And I was vlogging, and like I've never really vlogged in public like that before. I was like talking to the camera and everything. It was actually so cute. And I didn't feel judged at all by anybody, and no one was really looking or staring at me, which is like my number one fear when it comes to filming in public, is that like, oh, someone's gonna walk by and look at me or stare at me for too long, or like think to themselves how weird I am and judge me and all of that. But I did not really get much of that vibe tonight. Like people would walk by and they would look at me, but like they weren't staring. They would just, you know, see like, oh, there's somebody sitting right there, and then they walked off. Like it was so chill. And yeah, it was like a really nice experience, just taking myself out after like a long hard day of thinking and being sad and everything. And I spent a good amount of money on myself, which I think is also what kind of made it feel better. I really treated myself tonight. And yeah, but yeah, that's just my tea for today and like what I'm going through right now. And like I said before, for anyone out there who's going through the same thing, I really do hope that my videos are a way for you to feel less alone through it all, and that maybe just by watching me you feel like you have somebody to talk to or somebody who understands you, because I know that's like what I was wanting so bad at first when this first started happening. Like yes, I had friends and family to talk to, but they hadn't experienced this specific thing that I'm going through and these specific feelings that I feel, and not in the ways that I've experienced it and everything. So it's like, who really, you know, can give me better advice than myself right now? Who can really talk to me better than just me right now? So I just started recording and started talking and made these videos and put them out there. And I really do hope that these videos do reach people that they're meant to reach, and that we can form like a cute little community from this. And just, you know, I want to help the brokenhearted right now, because that is me. I'm y'all. We're in this together, and I do want to keep updating you guys on like life updates, the new and cool things that I'll be doing soon. I'm doing right now too. I just want to grow with y'all on this channel, and I am looking forward to having this community to grow with, and thinking about the fact like people will be seeing me grow like on the internet, just watching my growth, and yeah, like woohoo. And like I'm glad I'm like really committing to making this a weekly thing, and just some sort of like catharsis for me to just let all my feelings out here in front of the camera, because, you know, I can't really say all this to my ex, even though we've been talking a lot since everything happened, and I tell him a lot about how I'm feeling. He tells me a lot about how he's feeling. It's very healthy, but there's also just things I can't really say, and this is the way I can say what I want to say, and like just let it all out. And I'm so happy and grateful to have this opportunity to be able to do that, just for me, and also for you guys who's going through it at the same time as me. Or maybe you're not going through it or maybe it's not at the same time. Maybe this is like a couple years later, you're just finding this video. Either way, whenever you find this video, I just want to let you know that I'm here for you. You're not alone, and it does get better. And I'm not on the better side just yet. I'm like still moving through that process, because I was over here where it was really bad. Now I'm in here. There's kind of like the middle, like there's a shift going on. It's starting to get better. It's not as bad as before. And then later on we will get to, oh, it's finally where we want it to be. It's finally great. It's finally good and like nice again, like yeah. So if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I love you so much. Bye. Mwah.